Can I ask a question, or are we not safe?
We're live on Facebook. So welcome to Hot Takes Party 4. Do you guys have any idea what episode number we are on today?
It's got to be 23, right?
It's 23.
Nope.
24. I was going to guess 24, but it was a guess.
Nope.
22 then.
107.
We can't be 25.
We're not 25 yet.
We are
can't be.
25 years
No
old
way.
today.
Wait, we can rent a car.
We can rent a car. We can book an Airbnb.
Is it renting a car 26?
You have to be 25 to book an Airbnb?
I don't know if I trust anything Kim's saying now. We got different style
Yeah,
numbers coming
really.
out. How's everyone doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm Gabriel Jordan. As if you guys don't know by this point, I'm out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Who's the rest of our team?
I don't know.
Madison Mastro. Oh, did I interrupt you, Chris?
No.
I'm Madison Mastro, and I'm an outside sales rep for Alpha and Prime in Columbus, Ohio.
I'm Kimberly Myers, South Florida sales rep, AB Prime. Welcome.
And if you don't know me yet, I don't know how. I'm the loudmouth of the broadcast here, Chris Thies in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome, everybody.
25.
20 freaking 5.
I question that number, but we'll run with it for this episode.
I just updated the YouTube channel, went through episode by episode and said the same thing. I was like, how did we get here?
I wish I would have known. I would have had like a little confetti popper or something. I don't know, but look, I have a whole bag of mop toppers.
Mop toppers. Where'd you get those?
Can't tell you.
I mean,
You want to see how many I have?
Is Big Papa?
No, these are no. These are from years past.
Oh, those are old.
These are gold. I only hand these out
You
to
should
very, very special people. Yeah.
Do they still right?
but
I'm not sure.
Are they still right?
It's the cute factor. They don't have to work.
Do they have your name on them though?
No. I was hoping my last name would change in the last 3 years, but
Wishful thinking.
We're almost going to be Maddie's age soon.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, we're gonna pass her up real quick.
Yeah. Real quick.
We should have a party when we hit each of our ages.
So every
Okay.
week? Oh, our ages. Okay. It'll be a long time before you hit mine. So
Hey, we ought to be hitting your age, Gabriel, right around Christmas. We'll be fine
Next year. No.
next year. So
right.
how's the morning going? It's overcast, crappy here in Minnesota. We're gonna get like tornadoes and storms this afternoon. I'm gonna hunker down with my computer. It's gonna be a great day.
Those are good days. I like the office day, stormy outside kind of vibe. I, on the other hand, bright sun, 110. Yeah, it's consistent throughout the summer. It's been a bear. You know what's interesting is we get these monsoons that come through for 30 minutes, dumps a buttload of rain and disappears, and the temperature drops 20 degrees, and then it leaves and it goes back up to 100 plus. So it's been interesting. Very different than LA weather here in Vegas. Very different.
So like when that happens, do you like as soon as the rain's done, you know the temperature drops, you're like, I'm gonna go get the mail now. It's comfortable out.
You run all your errands real quick during that. Yes.
Run all over.
What does your dog do? How does she go outside?
Well, our dog's indoor. It's an indoor dog. I mean, she goes out. She's
I know,
spoiled.
but like, don't you like for walks? She doesn't want to.
She'll if she has to go to the bathroom, she'll hold it.
No, it's like she's in and out.
No.
She's
No,
in and out.
It's too hot to go on walks unless you're at 5 a.m. So there's other ways you got to exercise
It would
them.
have to burn her paws too.
Correct. You got to put on little booties or
Oh,
shoes, and she doesn't like those, so she's not wearing those.
they walk so funky. They're like,
I know. They're the way their bottom swings.
You just say you're putting shoes on your dog.
you have to.
The concrete's got to be 125. You can't walk on that. So you think your dog can?
Yeah, their
Come
paw
on, Chris.
pads are just as, yeah, right. Walk on water and hot coals.
You see them when they go out and they start putting up their paws and they're trying to find. You feel bad. You gotta protect them.
That's why I don't live there.
No, too.
Are you, are any of you seeing the effects in the sky from all of the horrible wildfires?
Yes.
Yeah.
Minnesota has been like hazy, covered the sun like for like 5 days now in a row.
Yeah. I mean, and I was at the airport in Philadelphia last week when it started to roll in. And it didn't occur to me at first what it was from. And then, I realized, yeah, I think it's coming kind of up and over. So maybe like down south isn't, I didn't notice it in Florida as much as I did in Philadelphia over the last few days, but it's interesting.
We're getting it from Canada. Canada's got a bunch of wildfires going on right now just north of us. So that's what's coming down and covering for us.
Wow.
Did not know that.
It looks normal to me, but I don't know. It's fine here. See the sun come up, go down. Clear
And
sky.
that big crane's still there.
Yeah, you see the crane? Hamilton does not like the crane. He hates it, barks at it, doesn't like the construction people across the street.
Yep. Who wants to kick this baby off?
All right, I'm going to start because 4 weeks ago, I tasked everybody. We lost somebody with that.
We lost Maddie already.
I tasked everybody to do their part of being a little more eco-friendly on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to go around and see what everybody has done to save this planet.
Maddie looks super prepared for this.
I thought we lost Maddie. Like, I forgot to do it. I'm leaving.
No, I am pumped for this.
Well,
All
you
right,
got to
so
start, Gabriel.
I'll kick it off. So, listen, there's obviously little things you can do. We talked about the whole water bottle factor. I am still filling this up every day, not buying water bottles. But one thing we did more as a family more consistently is when we go to the store, when we shop, try to find, or excuse me, let me back that up. Don't buy anything with plastic or lots of packaging, which was proven to be fairly difficult.
Yeah, I was like, how?
No, listen, it takes an effort. You have to go, and it's not, you can't be 100 today in this day and age, you can't be 100%, but you do find yourself looking at the packaging, looking at, is this excessive? Can we move to something else that maybe has something that's that's made of recyclable materials or something of that sort? So for the store, my wife and I have consistently been looking for non-plastic products. Drinking, think of an orange juice container or something like that. You go to the cardboard container versus the plastic one, and things like that. So we have been consistently doing that. Something my wife has been doing, and yes, this is Kelly, not myself. She's been going to thrift stores, buying stuff that maybe we need or want. That's already out there. It's not brand new. It's in its own way. It's been recycled. She's become an excellent thrifter. She's got her 2 older daughters thrifting as well, which I think is pretty cool. And now they enjoy it. Now they want to go out and try to find those things that they can reuse. So as a family, we've been doing pretty darn good. Something else we did is we've planted stuff in our backyard. Not necessarily to eat, although my oldest daughter has come over and grabbed some tomatoes off of the tomato plant. I can't bring myself to do that. One, because I hate tomatoes, but second, because it's just there and it hasn't gone through plants and whatever it's supposed to go through. But so we planted stuff in our backyard as well. We have really taken this to another level, and it's been pretty interesting.
Very cool.
That's very cool. Yeah.
Who's up?
I feel like Maddie needs to go last. Like she's like
Because of her preparation.
No, listen, after following that, mine's not that great. Like I didn't plant a garden. I didn't, I don't have my kids going thrifting, but this is like a big thing.
Well, first of all, you have to have a garden and you have to have kids to do those things. So you have an excuse. You have an excuse. That's got to be Chris. He's the only one who's really into it.
I didn't know where it was coming from.
Little Macklemore thrift shop. Come on, man. I'm sorry. Continue.
All right, Chris, you're up with your music playing.
So we have a garden, but that was planted prior to this challenge. So what I did is I have historically always been a body wash user, shampoo bottles, all that stuff, and chemicals and gel and all that crap.
No showers for you?
What?
You're refraining from taking showers?
No, I stopped taking showers for the last 4 weeks. It's been great.
Using soap. Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I stopped using chemical shampoos and I bought organic soap.
Organic soap?
Dr. Squatch or whatever, like organic soap, and been using that for 4 weeks now. And actually, I kind of like it.
Ah, look at that.
Might be a permanent change.
Oh my goodness.
And
organic soap.
Nikki thinks it smells good too.
Oh, well,
That's great.
That's a win. That's a win.
That was going to be my question. How do you smell?
Right now I smell like barrel aged wood. It is I think the scent.
I thought you were talking about you've been sipping like whiskey or something.
No.
A little early, Chris.
Might be. I don't know.
That's what's in that mug.
Yeah, that's why you don't use the clear mug. How does your skin feel? Is your skin
actually
softer?
very nice? Like,
yeah.
Like it feels softer. I know this is weird for me to talk about. I don't talk about stuff like this, but feels very soft, exfoliated.
Bringing Chris out of his manly shell.
Big word. That's what I did.
Good job, Chris. Good job. I like it. I like it.
Nice job.
Kimberly.
So we in Philadelphia, they're instituting the plastic bag ban.
Yeah.
But we proactively, I'll admit, I'm an on and off bring my shopping bag to the grocery store user, and I have been for the last few years. I really, really try, but I often fail. So we made a commitment that we were going all in before the ban even started. And we went as far as one time my daughter and I went to the store and we forgot our bags, and we actually carried the stuff out, and the bags were in the car. But so like a couple of times we've gone shopping and I'll be like, oh, we're just running in for something, small. We don't need our bags. And then of course that never happens. You come out with a bunch of stuff. And her and I have been like skipping the bags and sticking true to the, no plastic bags, trying to do our best to eliminate and get used to the new habit, really. I will say they started in one of the grocery stores where they only had paper bags, and the lines were like an hour long to check out because it was like everybody didn't know what to do and lost their minds. So that was pretty interesting. Nobody knows how to bag in a paper bag anymore. And I saw at least 3 people in the parking lot with their groceries all over the ground. So anyhow, that's what we've been doing. We've been implementing the bag ban on ourselves, and we've been pretty successful.
Gabriel,
Nice.
drop some knowledge on her. What she got to get? What's that non-woven tote number?
She has her choice of 50 bags, but if you want a big the mega show tote, the LT34 37, it's the mega show tote. It's big, it's heavy duty, it'll hold 50 pounds. Order in 10 and you're good to go. You'll have people in the store saying, I want those bags. Yeah, that's the bag to get.
Second that. I moved apartments with those bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody comes in with their lightweight, not little non-wovens. I come in with a big heavy duty cotton canvas, mega show tote. Yeah, it's exactly 2 of them for a full, cart full of groceries. Yeah,
And that's exactly how I roll. Like, I will bring in 2 bags and it'll equate to what they would normally bag in like 50 plastic bags. And I'm like, nope, it's all fitting. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit.
You must have quit. Put it back. I'm not taking it.
We call that man mountain deaning when you carry everything in one trip. Man
Always
mountain
one
dean.
trip.
Yeah.
Like it. Nice.
Me too. Maddie.
Are you guys ready? I'm like
Yes.
really excited for this. Okay. I drink a lot of coffee. And obviously, and I do, I'll do a French press. I'll do the typical just drip coffee, but I started doing the Nespresso pods. You can recycle the pods. And the last 4 weeks, I have been saving my pods. And I'm going to send them back and recycle all of my Nespresso pods. This is from...
Look at that bag full of recycled pods.
That's from today.
No, 4 weeks. I moved it from Chicago to Columbus because this challenge meant so much to me.
You brought it with you.
Yeah, in the car. Like, it came with me. It didn't go in the truck. It came with me. This is very important.
I love it.
George Clooney would be proud of you.
What was that?
George Clooney would be proud of you.
George Clooney?
Yeah. You remember the commercials?
He's a spokesman for Nespresso.
I got you, Chris.
No, right over my head.
And that really wasn't before your time, Madison. That wasn't that long ago.
I don't know. I don't ever think I've seen him on a Nespresso. Yes, I have. That was a long time ago, though.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm very proud of all my pods.
Good job, everybody. Look at us all doing our part. So the question's going to be is if we stick to this as a group, or
I commit. I'm committing.
Yeah, I think we do another thing for the next 4 weeks. I think we just piggyback.
See if we add anything. Yeah, I agree.
Chris is like,
another one.
Chris is like, I gave it all I got.
Talked about my soft skin.
What more do you want from me?
That was kind of more of a selfish thing. You wanted softer skin, so you made the shade.
Nick, you wanted softer skin. Chris didn't care.
Oh, I'm kidding. You guys, everybody did great. Everybody did great. We'll talk about it again in 4 weeks.
Chris, your next step should be to switch over to natural deodorant.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
No, you need to do it.
That's one thing that's got to work correctly. You can't take out anything that you actually need, in my opinion. But
it does work correctly, but it does take a little while for your body chemistry to adjust. So you might be a little smelly for, a couple days, maybe a week, but after that, it's smooth sailing.
We're gonna go something non-cosmetic, like for this next one. I don't know what, but no.
Okay.
Route. So
all right, cool. Who's up?
I'll go. I was thinking about this this week. So we've all been at home a lot. We've talked about what shows we like, what movies we like, what hobbies we have, stuff like that. What I want to know is what show have you not watched that everybody else has watched? And then like you watched it and you were like, where the hell have I been? What is going on? Why did I not watch this?
Oh, so you threw me off at the back end of that question.
Me too.
You know? So mine, and this is a shout out to Mr. Drew Coffey, RVP, as well as I think it's a Dan Pantano favorite. Tedd Lasso.
Who?
I had not watched this because I was like, this looks so dumb. I'm not. And Nikki, my wife, accidentally subscribed to Apple TV for the month. And I was like, oh, I'm going to watch Tedd Lasso. I binge watched the whole first season in like a day and a half. It was hilarious. And it's motivating. It's uplifting. Like, well, this is fantastic. How did I not watch this show? I suggest if you have not watched it, you have to watch it.
So
Never
I I will say that I thought the same thing when I saw it. I was like, this looks stupid. And I fly so much that I've run out of things to watch on the airplane. And they had a couple of episodes on it. And I watched it on one of my flights. And I legit just said last night, we have to subscribe to Apple TV because I need to watch the rest of it because it is very funny.
It's hilarious.
I have Apple TV. If anybody needs my password, I'll just give it.
But he's not watching.
But I want something in exchange. You got to give me one of the channels I don't have.
I got HBO. Give me my HBO.
I got HBO too. Give me something I don't have.
How about Hulu?
I got Hulu. I got Netflix. I got Vudu. You know what I need? I need to be able to watch the Olympics.
Right.
I can watch the Olympics because I don't have regular network TV. So if you got a password for that, hook me up. Sorry.
I got your hack. I got your life hack for that.
All right. I want to hear it.
You want to hear it now
So-
or later?
Go for it. Go for it. What's the hack?
Locast, LOCAST.org. It's a free app for live streaming local television.
Heard a lot of these. I have my doubts, but I'm going to try it.
And NBC is on there. I've been using it for months.
All right.
NBC's on there. You can watch the Olympics.
Thank you for that. Okay, so this Lasso thing, I have to admit, never heard of it. I just looked it up. Never heard of it.
You gotta give it a try.
All right, maybe.
But that was mine. Like, what
No,
are yours?
I know. No, I know. Like I think Maddie agreed with me. The first part of your question, I was ready to go. I was like, oh, I got shows that everybody's watched that I never watched. And then you said, and then you watch them. I'm still stumped if somebody else wants to go.
Well, I thought you were going to say, and then you watch them and you don't get why everybody.
No,
likes
that's
them.
a good follow-up.
All right, you can do whatever you want with it.
I don't watch
dumping
much.
all of you.
I don't watch much TV, but the Joe Rogan podcast, I'm like, why is everybody listening to this Fear Factor dude? And I'm like, what is he? Like, what is he doing? He just sits down and talks to people. It's fantastic.
Is
and
it
I don't know
really?
what I've been doing. It's great. It's
Joe
great.
Rogan podcast.
It's like the number one podcast out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's
I've never
fantastic.
listened to it in my life.
The Joe Rogan Experience. He has, it's close to 2,000 episodes, and he just sits and has maybe one or two guests on. He has a great speaking voice, and I thought he was a big dumb doofus. Sorry, Joe Rogan, but that's what I thought you were.
He's watching this, so
I think he is. That's why I apologized.
Can I get that on iHeartRadio?
Spotify only. Spotify.
There you go, Spotify.
I gotta subscribe to that now too. Jesus, my list is getting huge.
I know.
Joe Rogan podcast. I'm in. I'm gonna check it out, Maddie.
All right. So you said we can do with whatever we want with it. I'm just gonna go for the beginning part of your question, and I'm going to offend, I don't know, 80% of Americans right now. A show I never watched. No, actually, Chris, you're gonna agree with me. You're in the 20% with me. A show I've never watched that everybody talks about, and I see shirts. I see teenagers wearing shirts, and the show's been off the air for I don't know how long.
I know where you're going with this.
Oh,
Friends. friends.
Guys,
You know, we just had a conversation about this at home too.
Get out of here with that show. I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
think Maddie's heart just skipped a beat.
And I will never, you couldn't pay me.
it's
I
okay.
will never get into that. I will
It's
never
okay.
watch that. I don't get it. I've seen enough episodes in the background with my wife watching where I'm just like, is it Ross? The guy Ross? That
Uh-huh.
the idiot, and then the Joey one. They got these things. So all it's funny because I know the names. So there's this Chandler, but all the guys are dumb, in my opinion. They're just all idiots, and that gets a laugh. And maybe that's why so many people watch it. They love watching the idiot guys. And then they're in this huge apartment in New York that's like 3,000 square feet, which is, I don't know, $8 million. But there's half the time they're unemployed. The other half they're working at a coffee shop. It's all just so unreal.
Way to break it down.
That's so funny.
Was that life? Would you not want to live right across from your best friends in a like a mansion and pour
Maddie,
coffee?
there you go. There lies the problem with the show. None of this would ever happen. It's not realistic. So why you call it a fantasy? It's a fantasy show.
Yeah,
Like it's
not
the
real.
show of these friends that all live together or near each other, and then there's the smelly cat that.
Whoa, leave Smelly Cat out of this. He didn't do anything.
He knows way
No, the
more
cat's
about the
cool.
show than he should if he says he doesn't watch
Been on
it.
the background, a lot, and I love when, like I said, when I see like 12-year-olds wearing the shirts. I'm like, what do you know about that show? You
They
don't
just
know
had their reunion. There was just a reunion. Everybody loves it now.
everybody or everybody but me.
Except you. Except you.
I'm somebody.
Kidding. Do you like The Office?
So I never watched The Office, but I have respect for The Office. I can respect what
Okay.
The Office is about.
Fair.
I don't respect Friends.
Fair.
All right, I'm done.
I still
I'm
like
not
you,
going to write that
Gabriel.
one down. I'm not going to write that one down, Gabriel. Check out. Okay.
All right, Kim.
What about the Big Bang Theory?
Oh,
Like,
I've
everybody
never.
watched that show, and I couldn't do. I don't get why people think it's funny. Maybe I've only seen 2 episodes, but the 2 I saw just didn't bring me back for more. And I know a lot of people who love it. Nobody here.
No,
I'm not going to write that one down either.
Who's the character? The smart. I guess they're all smart. The
Sheldon.
I don't know his name. He was
Sheldon.
supposed to be the main character, but his character was so good that people kind of focused on him. I like his.
Now he's got his own
I like
spin-off or
I
something.
like his dialogue.
Yeah,
Like the kid.
Sheldon.
Oh.
Sheldon something.
There you go.
I actually have seen an
Yeah.
episode of Young Sheldon, and I thought that was funnier than the old Sheldon or whatever it's called. I don't know. To answer your original question, it's been a
Yes.
while since I've actually sat and watched something like that. Like you said, everybody was talking about Lasso. I got to see 2 episodes. I'm going to spend the money on Apple TV because I do want to watch that and The Servant, which is an M. Night Shyamalan series.
Well, I'm out.
Or
That's
as we
scary.
call,
Mhm.
or as
Yeah,
we
that's
call
scary.
in our house, M. Night Shyamalan Ling Dong. But Philly boy, I'm proud. And it is, it's a really, I saw like the first episode and I can't wait to turn it back on and go back for more like creepy, weird stuff. But like during the last whatever year when we were sitting home and we watched a little bit more TV, I'm trying to think of shows that I was like, yeah, we should watch this. Everybody's watching it and it's so good. Like Ozark. Did you guys watch
I heard that.
Ozark?
That is fantastic.
Yeah, first 2
That's a
seasons
good-
I watched.
And I was last night, I was like, when is that coming back at like midnight? I'm looking on Netflix and it's like more shows to come. I'm like, when? I'm going to have to, that's the thing I can't stand. You have to go back and rewatch because they wait so long in
Right,
between.
right.
I'm okay with that. That's what 10 to 2 a.m.'s for.
So that, I don't know, like 2 years ago, I probably had a lot of answers for your question. And right now I have like nothing, but like 2 years ago, went and watched like Ozark, The Crown, Mrs. Maisel. That show is piss your pants funny.
That's a better answer. I've never seen that.
I've never seen it either.
Marvelous Miss Maisel or whatever.
Yes, it's hysterical.
I have to go watch that, huh? All right, I'll put that one on the list.
I didn't know that was funny.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that show was funny.
it's funny, and it's especially fun. I mean, it kind of is a play on like Joan Rivers' experience. It's about a housewife that becomes a comedian and kind of like busting through the whole, women in a field that was men dominated, but the characters are very funny.
Now I get why you were watching it.
That was good.
I have to watch that one.
My wife and I generally have a rule. We don't want recommendations for shows because everybody has their shows, and to them they're the best shows ever. So if you listen to anybody you talk to, there's like 1,000 shows to watch. So we don't take on recommendations because we
That's good.
Yeah. So
well, now
you should watch Ted Lasso.
So you should watch. And here's one that I just found out my significant other has been watching while I've been away. He's 5 episodes in. It's called 4400. I've never heard of it. Have you?
Yeah, that's an older show. It's an old show.
Yeah, it's like 4 seasons or something. But it's set. Oh, you've heard of it? See, I've never heard of it. He said it's
years ago. It's old.
5 episodes in. He says it's pretty good. But that's the point is there's so much out there, right?
Yeah,
like
yes.
So, and there's only so many hours to spend watching the boob tube.
So as a side note, because you mentioned M. Night Shyamalan, I went to the movies this past weekend for the first time in a year and a half, and I saw Old. M. Night Shyamalan. Have you guys seen the trailer to Old?
Yeah, yes.
Where they're aging in like a day. They're going
in every half hour.
It is the strangest movie I've ever seen. And M. Night Shyamalan is strange in general, but I was with my 2 of my girls, and I was like, what am I? It was so weird. It had awkward moments, it had funny moments, it had crazy moments, it had WTF moments. I'm gonna give you my recommendation is wait till you can watch it at home. Don't pay the money to go see it in a theater. But my goodness, is he just going off the rails with his movies. Anyway, side note.
Well, spend like whatever it is, a half hour to watch the first episode of The Servant.
So my wife and daughter have watched it, and she's been trying to get me to watch it for weeks. So I'll do it. I'll watch it now.
Yeah,
now that Kim recommends it.
But I've only gotten to see 2 episodes because like on the plane they're smart. They give you the tease. So you watch 2 episodes and then you have to come home and subscribe to whatever.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Channel it is, right?
They get you.
Just ask Gabriel. He's got all the passwords.
I got a lot. I need exchanged. There's a. What do
I got the OG ones. Nobody wants them. I got the Netflix.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Netflix is good. You gotta have Netflix. That's the anchor.
And I think that's it.
I mean, Gabriel, I'll just like Venmo you $2.
I'll send you a password per dollar.
Hey, that's a good deal. I'll take that deal.
What channel is Mandalorian on? Is that Disney?
That's Disney.
Disney Plus. Yep.
Yeah, I think we hijacked that from somebody to watch Mandalorian. So I can't even give you the password to that.
I got that. You got that?
I got that.
So really, you're the one who needs to be giving us the password.
Well, that's why they're on the block. $1. I'm kidding. Tell me what you need. I'll let you have it. Are we implicating ourselves here in any way? Are we going to get in trouble? Are the network's going to reach out and be like, hey, suspend their passes?
Next up. Who's up?
Maddie. Is it Maddie up?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Easy question. I moved to a new city, as you guys know, and when I moved here, and when I'm walking my dog, anytime that somebody asks me to pet my dog, in return to saying, yes, you can pet my dog, they have to tell me what their favorite song is, because then I feel like it will spark up a conversation. I can add their favorite song to my Spotify playlist, and I am not just a person walking my dog with resting bitch face, head down all the time. I'm actually like speaking to people. I don't know anybody here. So my question to you guys is, what is your least favorite song? Because I want to add your least favorite song to Hamilton's Spotify.
The name of it.
Mine is In the Air by Phil Collins. The
Oh my
drum
God, I
solo.
love that song.
No, the drum solo gives me panic, like severe panic. It's bad, and I have to immediately skip over it. It's not even in any of my playlists. I love Phil Collins. I can't do. It's scary, guys.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I can get the scary vibe off of that song.
I don't know why. It's just like I don't want to listen to it. I don't know.
Like
That's my least favorite.
Recent or all time, like worst song?
Doesn't matter. There's no.
I would say anything my wife or my daughter is listening to right now, because they play it on repeat 50 million freaking times.
Chris, did you say anything your wife would be listening to right now? Just anything? That's my worst favorite.
Anything and everything.
Well, when I say anything, it's like 3 songs on repeat. Like,
What do they listen to? Like, what are kids listening to?
oh,
Yeah.
my kid loves this song. It's called Solo. I don't even know who it's by. It's just annoying. Like,
Is it the fact that it's on repeat that makes it annoying?
yes.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
It's called Solo. By Demi Lovato.
Yep.
That's already funny.
Yeah, like or Clean
I knew it.
Bandit featuring my kid comes home and goes, Alexa, play Soul. And I'm like, for the love of God, no.
Tell Alexa to never play that song again when asked. I don't know if she'll listen, but try it.
Yeah, you can parental control it.
Yeah, you can try that.
Don't do that
Yeah,
to your poor kid.
that one, Maddie.
It's in there. Thank you. I'll think of you every time it comes on now.
All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that I have a song that no one will be able to beat as the worst song ever. But I'm going to tell you, none of you have heard the song, but you're going to have to go. Those listening, go listen to it. This is a shout out to my friend who I know is listening, Miss Beverly Walter. This is her favorite song, and she plays it all the time when we go out or we're anywhere. It's called "It's a Mugs Game." I think it's called "It's a Mugs Game." It's her favorite song, and simultaneously is the worst song in the history of music. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. And it's not because it's been replayed. Listen to this song, and I want to hear everybody's feedback on it next week. I can't believe that somebody in a studio said, yeah, that's the song we're going to put on the album.
We should put that
Let's
out.
do it. Let's do that
what?
song.
That's like an 80s song, right?
There you go. It's called a mugs game. Like a mug, a drinking mug.
Oh, it's like MUGS,
Yeah.
like mugs.
I think the group is Soft Cell.
Oh my God.
Again, never heard of the band, but it is. I always go back to either the band or even executives listening to the album before it goes, and people saying, "Yes, let's put this on the album and let's move forward."
They're the band that did "Tainted Love," and everybody knows that song.
There you go.
Yes,
Nice
they did.
pull,
Okay.
Kim. Nice pull.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Maybe the
Gabriel.
executives just listened to that song and said, "We'll just approve the rest of the album." We didn't hear anything else.
But they did.
What do you got, Kim?
Oh, so
This
many.
one's going to be so good.
many. She
This
hates
is
all
going to
these.
be good.
There's a lot.
I love all music, but I'm trying to pick one that most people like, because I love doing that, picking the thing that everybody loves and it's like I don't like it. The thing
Crapping all over
honestly
it.
came top of mind, like first thing that bounced into my head when you said it was anything by ABBA. Like Dancing Queen. I want to.
Oh my
No, that's a great
God.
song.
Just played Waterloo the other day. Like literally yesterday, I had Waterloo on. It's okay.
can't do it. I don't know.
Well, you gotta pick a different one now because that's one Maddie would definitely listen to, obviously.
Oh yeah, I have every album. I have a record. I have like 2 of their records.
Get
Yeah.
out.
Where?
No, I
I
believe you.
love Mamma Mia.
But get out.
Yeah. But get out. Yeah, but you have to leave. All right.
I
Do you-
listen to all kinds. I have probably like one of the most eclectic tastes in music, and I literally mean from country to R&B, everything in between. I listen to classical. I listen to everything, and there's just something about ABBA that gets on my nerves.
And your answer was Dancing Queen.
Yeah, because that's like the most popular.
You got it. No.
You're out, and all the girls are like, "Oh, play Dancing Queen," and I'm like, "Oh God."
Thank you. Every time I hear Dancing Queen, I'm kind of thinking.
That's the problem with this question. That one of my friends hates the song Brandy. It's an old song, but now, like whenever we're anywhere, I'm like, "Can you play Brandy for Keith?" Because he hates it. So now I have a feeling I'm gonna have Dancing Queen playing behind me constantly.
Well, not constantly, but frequently. Thank you guys. That was wonderful.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So that was what? Question number 3. We got Kim, your question left, right? But before we get to your question, we're gonna talk about the PSA of the week, the product spotlight announcement.
We are.
What do we all got on, kids?
Core 365.
Core,
They're
baby.
your core pieces that you can wear 365 days out of the year.
Oh, there she is.
I'm wearing the CE401 with a little reflective heat seal. You can see.
Ooh.
Very cool.
I'm wearing the CE401W, the same as Chris. And I don't have the reflective logo, but it does match the reflective piping on the shoulders and down the zipper.
I've got on the CE405, the men's Fusion Chromasoft, which is new for us. They all have a similar look. But what I love about this is 100% polyester, but has a nice soft cotton feel.
And I'm wearing the ladies version, the CE405W, or before coffee, the CE114. It's totally made up.
Number. I love it.
But same, this is part of our Chromasoft collection, which consists of the CE111 t-shirt and the polo shirt, which I had on but changed because I was mismatched everybody's blue aesthetic today. So cotton feel, polyester, tearaway tag, new collection. Check it out.
New
Nice.
items coming this fall. Long sleeve tee,
Oh,
tall version in the
Yeah.
polo.
they're nice, guys.
The long sleeve tee is a great pull. Yeah. 100% polyester. Has a nice, I like it because it feels like a weekend shirt, like almost like a blend. Something you throw on the weekend, and it's 100% polyester, so it gives you those performance features. It's great.
And you can sublimate on the t-shirt, and it comes out super sharp, super nice. I hope Andrea is prepared for this long sleeve explosion that I'm ready to knock it out of the park.
I love it.
And talls. We're coming out with a tall in the t-shirt in 6 colors, which is super rare. And we're coming out with a tall in the polo and a long sleeve polo. So be on the lookout for fall launch, arriving sometime in September, unless the port says later. But coming your way soon.
Core 365.
Take us home with the last question, Kim.
All right, so I have a serious question since you all came home with fun. I was thinking more along the lines of our professional landscape. I've been doing a lot of reading lately and thinking about leadership and how important that is in today's business climate, which continues to change. As we constantly talk about it, we feel like something's on track and then immediately it changes. So how much more important leadership is today? So my question to you all is, what do you think makes a good leader? or what leaders have you had, what qualities have leaders you've had in your life possessed that you think are most important? And I feel like if I answer first, then I'm going to steal the thunder.
Yeah, I feel like you got to go
Are you
last.
going to give?
You're
Are
like
you going
the-
to give one?
No,
one answer.
No, I have a list, but I had time.
Give a list.
Yeah, the motivational speaker in the group has a list.
Yeah.
About it, so I feel unfair if I answer. So, I mean, what's your first immediate reaction? What is a trait that a good leader possesses?
Oh, you got to listen, and I mean, you got to genuinely listen. Not, you have all heard this. Wait for your turn to speak. If you are a leader, you have to listen to what your team and your people are saying and take it in, internalize it, and understand it. That's even for me. And I don't, I've learned over years, you have to listen to people, and not just we all have people, friends, I'll say friends versus coworkers, who always are either interrupting or waiting for their turn to talk, or you could see it in their face when you're getting out your sentence, and they're just, they're just waiting. But you have to stop and slow down and take it in. And what did this person say to me? And why did they say it? So I think listening is for me is key number one.
I kind of have two, but I'll be quick. Kim, when you initially asked it, the first thing that popped into my head, high school softball coach, and the thing that he did that has really framed, my entire life, is he held everybody accountable for their actions, no matter what it was. You could have been the star player, you could have been the worst player, and if you didn't show up 10 till 3 for practice, you were going to get your ass handed to you. You have to hold your team accountable. But then the second one is you need to be a team player also. And I think that's the biggest thing. You're all a team. You might be the leader, but you still need to act as you are all one singular team working to one singular goal.
Oof,
Good stuff.
It's a really big list.
It is. It is. But like Kim said, what's the first thing that popped into your head?
A motivator. You got to be a good motivator. Like, I want to win in the worst way, and I want to win for somebody who wants to win just as much as I do. So that popped into my head right away. And then I was gonna say communication, but then I like motivator better.
So does a leader, this is the way I look at it, is a leader in front or is a leader behind?
Wait, what?
Both.
I think they're in it.
No, what I mean,
That's what I mean.
In front of the team, or is a leader behind the team? My opinion is the leader is behind, right? The leader pushes the pack forward.
I would
the
agree.
Leader eats last, so to speak. And I always think of things like in a motherly instinct, you make sure that everybody else is provided for before yourself type of scenario.
I was gonna say a good bouncer, like a
a
leader
bar?
needs to be a good
Like
bouncer.
The bottled wand?
like they need to be able to sort out the riffraff, protect the people, like be the bodyguard. Better answer. Sorry.
The bouncer.
It's it's interesting. You had said something that made me think of, I actually have this on my desktop. Management is about persuading people to do things that they don't want to do, while leadership is about inspiring people to do things that they never thought that they could do. And when you said what you said about a motivator, I thought of that line that I read this morning, which prompted this question.
I love that question. Kim.
Yeah, that's good. Leave it to Kim to bring it home.
Always.
That's good.
Always.
I mean, to be quite frank, we could talk about this for another 10-15 minutes. I could go on about this, but that's a good question, and gets people's wheels spinning on what it takes to be a good leader.
Which we all need these days, I think.
We do, for sure.
Absolutely. You want to follow? You gonna follow that up with the OG question?
Do you want to?
Yes.
All right.
Do we have time?
Yeah, well,
I know we got to work. We got to work on the time.
Yeah.
I'm,
But you know what? We're already here, so you
we're
might as well
here.
go.
So let's make it a quick one.
Quick one. Yeah, quick.
OG question. Have you ever met a famous person and, have had a conversation with them? The who, the what, the when, the where?
Conversation. Yeah, I mean, so two, because you two look like you're thinking, so I'll just go. So I have two. George W. Bush, while he was president, told me I had a firm handshake.
Whoa!
That wasn't a conversation.
Of all compliments.
He said something to me. I didn't say anything to him. And this is definitely a drop down from what I just said. The guy from Pawn Stars, the dad from Pawn Stars. We were backstage at a Bon Jovi concert, and I was talking to him about Bon Jovi. That's all that comes to my head right now.
That's funny.
I waved to Bill Clinton in a motorcade in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, from my mother's hip when I was like 2 years old. We were at the Olive Garden, and he was driving down Route 30. Oh, I was like, yeah, I was a baby. Yeah, and I was on my mom's hip, my mom's hip, and I said, look, there's Bill Clinton. I don't know if I actually said that. She said I did, but and we waved.
Wow, you were a smart kid. Speaking
Yeah,
about that.
wait, but that's the closest to fame you've ever been?
I've had, I went to California with an ex-boyfriend of mine, and his uncle was in films, like he was an actor, I guess, in the background of some films, and he knew Rainn Wilson. So we actually sat and had lunch with Rainn Wilson, but I didn't really speak to him because I was shy back then. But now I would be, talking to him about Dwight Schrute, all the things.
I don't know like how famous, but I talked about bow hunting with Brian Dozier, the second baseman for the Minnesota Twins, at like a private event when he was like an all-star. He was like a really good baseball player then, and I was in heaven.
I'm sure you were.
I was like
awesome.
a kid in a candy store, and my wife was like, "You're a loser." Like,
it's like Chris, you got some drool right here. You're like that off.
Yeah. And I used that as the caveat to get a photo with him, and like we talked for like 15 minutes. I was like, "This is great." As close
Very
as I
cool.
come.
Kim?
I'm not gonna go because I have way too many stories. I thought this would be like a much more open conversation as far as I don't know which one to pick. I spent a lot of time in the music scene. So I've been backstage a time or two, on stage a few times. So I've had some conversations with people who are probably more prevalent in the music world from the late 80s, early 90s. I've had several conversations with Mr. John Bon Jovi. But
Get out of here.
Wait, who are you people?
That's my favorite artist, by the way.
Like
I
it's
just said it
nothing.
out loud on Hot Takes. My
Like-
favorite artist, Bon Jovi. John Bon
That's my
Jovi.
go-to karaoke song.
Kim,
Wanted,
Kim, we
dead
got to
or
talk
alive.
offline. We have to talk offline. This is going to drag on a little bit long, and I think my wife's going to be running upstairs right now, asking. She wants to talk to you as well.
But not-
And from even like the sports arena, we always had tickets to Philadelphia like Eagles, and we would park in the players' parking lot. And so after the game, you would just sit and hang out and talk to all the players. And then I've been out and about and have seen people like in Vegas. One time I was having dinner and Paul Stanley was at the table next to me, who's the lead singer of Kiss. But I purposefully I didn't interrupt him because I felt that would be rude.
That's super rude.
Yeah, but it was
Okay, so are we gonna
going, what's he eating?
talk about people we've seen? Because boy, that list is going to get long. I mean, seen and
She said conversation.
okay, then we're good. We're good. All right. We're good. We're long here.
Who are you, Kimberly Myers?
Yeah, where do you hang? I'm gonna come hang out with you, Kim. Just
Yeah.
for the weekend.
I used to live a colorful life.
I feel like some cool shit's gonna go down there if that happens. Like, yeah. I mean,
Good.
what?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna close it up. I was just gonna say, what a way to end the episode 25, learning that the infamous Kimberly Myers has conversations with rock stars and sports athletes. Gabe has a firm handshake with the president, and Maddie and I are just a bunch of nobodies in the popularity world.
Midwestern.
In our bunker.
Whatever. Yeah.
In our bunkers, like having conversations. So good conversation, good questions. Episode 25. We'll put it on YouTube, hopefully quicker than a week later, like I did this week. Peace out, everybody. Until next time, stay safe.
Yeah.
Sell some
Bye.
shirts. Look at Core 365. Bye-bye.